too. You want to go down? So opened her up and looks like kind of what one of those YouTubes was. The guy had this all messed up, and someone tried taking it off and see if that's what ours is. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking for just some kind of grinding, some gear part that's grinding, and then maybe power it up and see if I can get the clutch working. Dust from something grinding, probably not supposed to be there. So before I break anything, Leslie's gonna take a look at it. He knows a lot more about this stuff than I do. Quick run to AutoZone or O'Reilly's to get this tool that takes out this guy here. That way we can get this case off, but yeah, you can hear the grinding and stuff. Alright. Took it off, and sure enough, a lot of grinding down on this gear here. Look at all that dust. Screwed. This gear's screwed too. I wonder why that happened. This gear's fine, but yeah. So figured out the problem. Leslie, good work. Had to take these guys out. That was holding it into what right there. Yeah. But now we can take this sub-assembly off if we need to. There's that screw. So I think the screw that you popped, that was all the grease inside of there. Awesome. So now I just got to find the parts. You said that this was on Delos. They did this too. I think Delos had a similar problem, and I think you can replace these with aluminum gears or stainless steel or something. Okay. So yeah, look at that. That's totally. Leslie, thank you, sir. Oh yeah, anytime. Now I got to order this stuff, and then we'll come back, clean it up, and slap her back in. But at least we know what the problem is. No luck at the marine electronics shop here. Raymarine wants to have a chokehold on anything. They don't give out a parts number. They'll charge you a crap ton to be able to fix it. So we found a couple places, one place in the UK and one place here that we think it's the right part, so I think we're going to try ordering that. Otherwise, whatchamacallit, the guy there said he's got another unit, but it's made by Raytheon. He'll sell it to us for $400 instead of the $1,500, which a brand new one would be. So that's another option as well. So we got the parts in from the Netherlands. It looks like these guys came, and they do fit exactly it. So that's really good news. And then also we probably need to order an extra one just in case it goes out. Well, we're out somewhere where we can't get stuff. Then we got one extra belt as well. This one hadn't snapped. But we just want an extra spare in case it does. We picked up from AutoZone some engine cleaner that is safe for plastics. So we'll clean the engine with that. Since I live in a condo. Wait, what's the difference between the foam cleaner and the other one we got? The other stuff is lube. No, we got engine cleaner and then electric motor cleaner. Oh, this is for all the greasy gears. This is for the motor. Ah, okay. And then we got some super lube. It is PTF lube, which is supposed to be good for plastic parts. We posted up on the Sailing and Cruiser forum, and thankfully somebody posted on there. He knew exactly what we needed to use. He's used it before on this, so let's do that. Otherwise, it'll start eating away at the gears. Petroleum-based products, right, Leslie? Yes. And one of the screws had already come out of here before we actually took it off, so I think that might have been why it started grinding down in the first place. Fun Friday night. So that came off very nicely. And we got the replacement right here. Just go clean this in the boop. Alright. Whoa, it's like fake snow. That should be good, yeah? Yeah, and then I would scrub it with a brush of some sort. Paper towel? Yeah, paper towel works. She is clean. Now going over to get chunks off of this puppy.
Yeah, I have an old toothbrush. I'm gonna grab that.
Cool.
I'll go to my
This way.
Do you have paper towel?
Get them chunks out.
I'm gonna have to take a shot back at this.
Do you have a reassemble this bad boy?
Oh, did you sand the middle here?
Yeah, sanded the inside because where the screw was, where we think the screw came loose, it started chipping away at the aluminum. So we sanded it down a little bit, nice and smooth, so nada gets caught. You know what we didn't clean? I gotta clean this guy off.
What's that?
Alright, so Liz has got on the new one. I just cleaned up this doohickey here. Gear set, you called it.
Yeah, I was gonna test fit everything. Oh, do you have that?
Yep. Let's put on the planet gears.
Which is on the top.
We could watch the old video.
Which is on the top.
Yeah. Is that what held this on?
Yeah. And it's gross.
Are we sure? We can pull the schematic.
Schematics.
Yeah. So Raymarine doesn't like to let us see a lot of stuff, but don't worry, we found some schematics, so we know what we're doing. We're putting on the edible. I don't know if it's edible, but it's food safe.
It says it's food safe.
If we're gonna put it
Sure,
over
it's
here.
food safe.
Get that nice lubed right up. Yeah,
Derp.
boy.
Food safe lube.
We can eat it. And go for the C-clip. What is it called? No, spacer first.
Retaining clip? The spacer's on there.
Oh, it is. Okay. Retainer clip. Does it matter which way it's facing?
Meh.
Meh. So it's on there. Good. So let's look at the difference between the old planetary or planet gears, they call them. But you can see the wear from the old to the new. And these are like €85. Jeez, way too expensive for a small piece. But yeah, I'd rather have Autopilot though.
Yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, I'm doing that anyway. I'm just doing that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And you put the circle in.
I haven't screwed it down yet.
And putting them individually. Oh, so they don't all touch each other?
No, they don't all touch each other because then it wouldn't allow it to rotate. So they only touch the outer gear.
Makes sense.
And then that gear touches this gear.
Gotcha.
So you can see the action.
Mm-hmm. Hear that gloopy gloppy sound. And then we are putting in Loctite into the screw hole, so that way what we believe is the diagnosis for why this broke in the first place was
Just a little bit. Not a lot.
that screw came out probably in some rough seas.
Literally that much.
Jostled it, but just a little bit.
Just enough to,
So that way it stays.
just a little.
Screw that bad boy there in. Lubing her up. About to stick it in. More Loctite on the mountain bolt.
I'm not going to put Loctite on these.
Slid right back in. Yeah, no Loctite on those, so we can redo it.
You might want to put anti-seize though.
Anti-seize?
Yeah, they're brass. They'll be fine.
That's where I got stuck last time. Didn't know to pull those off. Leslie snapped them right off. Not snap, but purposefully pulled them off. That's what holds it in. Holds that on.
No more grinding.
Listen to that. No.
No more grinding.
Now we attach the old magnet there.
I saw grease here before, so just for. So you saw how this was loose? That probably shook everything too.
Yeah.
But I put Loctite on it, so now.
And you tighten it down.
So when it tries to loosen, it won't loosen. So this one won't unscrew. I don't know the difference really. Like they just help you so that they don't unscrew.
Gotcha. Okay.
This one's kind of being an asshole. So
Should we lube her up?
no, it's just a little off. It's like someone hit it with a hammer.
I don't know who would have done
Who would have
that.
done that? You hit it with a hammer.
An asshole.
Oh no.
Trying to pry it off or something. So
Well,
reassembled, and so we got the motor working. So we know it's not grinding, which is amazing, but we got to put the clutch on now. There we go.
Probably more amperage.
Yeah,
than
it needs
1 amp.
more amps. Watch. So when he applies power to the clutch.
Let me make sure. Hold on. Let me reconnect this one.
So this is in lieu of using the ship's computer. So we're using, what do you call this?
This is a benchtop power supply.
Benchtop power supply. So we're just going directly into it. So we got 12 volts on it. It's a 12 volt system. And the amperage we started low, so we didn't mess anything up. But basically, it's an electromagnet, and the motor will move, and then the clutch will engage, and that's when it starts turning the actual drive. Then the chain
2 amps max.
starts moving.
And then watch the clutch engage.
See that? So the clutch makes the motor start moving that.
Takes quite a bit of amperage.
So what is it? The clutch is actually just pushing it against it?
Yeah,
Or
the clutch is pushing it down.
holding it, and so
solenoid.
the rest of it goes. Okay.
Yep.
Look at that. That's awesome. You don't hear
not-
any of that grinding?
There's no grinding anymore.
And then I wonder if you switch directions, will that change the direction
So
of
yeah, to switch directions,
That would be the motor
Then I would
changing.
change the polarity of the.
the 12
of the
volt
voltage.
Yeah,
Exactly.
And that's how the computer switches between the two.
Must have. That must be how it does it. 'Cause there's no other control mechanism here.
Autohelm is fixed. Autopilot, Autohelm, whatever.
I just have to
I'm
wire it
happy.
back up.
Yeah, that's too easy. I put the box on. What else is left? So we'll reinstall that. Gotta vacuum some fiberglass out from the fiberglass repair. It's all over the back there, but then mount it back on. Should be pretty good.